What's good, YouTube? Adriannthakidd, and I'm lit. We back in this bit, man. Today we got 4 sneaky ways girl test men, bruh. Now, girls are sneaky, bruh. You know what I'm saying? They're always trying to set somebody up. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, would you still like me if I was a worm, bruh? No, you're a worm. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, we gonna get straight to it. We gonna see these ways that the girls be testing dudes, bruh. So we gonna fall for it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get straight to it.
Girls, since pretty much the beginning of mankind, have been testing men, and girls will continue doing this until most likely the end of mankind. Even in the garden, man was tested to eat the forbidden fruit. Why, oh why did we eat the fruit? Much of what girls do can seem extremely confusing to us guys, especially when it comes to tests. And the main reason for this is just because we don't...
Bruh, I just thought about it, bruh. Like, I want to say majority of, like, teachers are women. And women, they always testing us, bruh. They always testing us, bruh. Bro, the women are testing us. They always, bro, they're always doing the most, bruh.
In other words, we don't understand
trying to teach me a lesson and then test me
most of the time.
Don't test me.
And as most of you know, failing the tests that girls send your way isn't the end of the world, but if you do it enough times, over time, girls are going to lose interest in you, and they're going to be less attracted to you.
Facts.
We don't want that.
That's facts.
So first up, at number 1, we have one of the main reasons why a girl might test you, and it is to see how strong you are. It's no secret that most girls want a man who is strong, and men, traditionally, are known for their strength.
Facts.
Sure. Girls want a man who is strong enough to defend her against some
boy over
crazy
here
guy
benching
in the back alley of New York.
195-ish.
But the main type of strength that girls are looking for when they test you is emotional strength.
I was just about to say emotional.
We all know, especially lately, that the world is a tough place, and girls desire a man who has an emotional state that is pretty much made of solid steel.
Cause, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, I feel like you have to be strong, bro. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like if a female wants a man, and you acting like a female, what makes you think she gonna want you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta keep that shit together. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry, bro. It's okay to fall to the ground, but you gotta get back up. You gotta stand tall like a man. Facts.
Now, the main reason why girls will test you to see how strong you are mentally is because they understand that there are a lot of fakes out there. And the last thing that a girl wants to do is to find out later that the guy that she was with is actually a really insecure, really mentally weak, and crazy type of guy. So most girls prefer to go straight for the jugular right from the start and make sure that the guy that they are interested in is strong like a man should be. Many guys out there are really good at faking strength in the short term, and all the girls are trying to do is find out if you really are the strong man that you are portraying yourself to be.
Facts.
Now, next up at number 2 is the second reason why girls will test you, and it is to see if you really are as confident as you've led her to believe. Now, emotional strength and confidence tend to go hand in hand, but they are actually 2 different things. Yet both are commonly found within high-value males. The reason why girls test guys to see if they really are as confident as they portray themselves to be is because many guys can give off the image of being confident when they are really just putting on an act.
Facts.
Faking confidence is like pretending to be really good at a video game. At first, you might be able to fool a lot of onlookers, but the people who really play the game, or the girls who really know the difference between a high and a low quality male, they're the ones who are going to be able to see right through it. Now, if any of you have ever tried to just fake confidence, it's actually really easy to do, and the results are actually pretty incredible, because many people just assume that you really are confident even if you're not. But at the end of the day, if there is no foundation to support that confidence, you will be left feeling like a fraud or imposter, which can leave your self-confidence in an even worse shape than it was before you started faking it. So the second reason why girls test us is because they want to see if we really are confident or if we are just simply putting on an act.
Facts.
Next up at number 3 is the third reason why girls will test you, and unlike the previous tests, this one is not intended to probe your emotional strength or your skills with women, but instead,
they're going to irritate you.
Its purpose is to see how much you actually care about her. One of the most important things for a girl to know about a guy as quickly as possible is whether or not he cares about her in terms of being with her long term or being with her short term. Something that a lot of guys will do is act like they care about a girl with the sole intention of getting something that they want from her. And what girls are trying to find out is if you only want that one thing or if you're actually truly interested in her. The reason is...
Bro, my bad, pause it, but look, like, a lot of girls at my high school, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of my homeboys was telling me, it's like, so my homeboys would be like trying to get into a relationship, right? So a female like comes through trying to make it like difficult, like, you know what I'm saying, doing all these different tests and all type of BS, knowing the female only wanted to smash, and you know what I'm saying, that's it, do one in a relationship. So it's like what? And then she peeped that my homeboys wanted a relationship, so it's like, so she kind of backed out. She like, oh, he ain't on that. So it's like what more do you want from me, bro? Like dang.
This is important. It's because girls tend to be more attracted to guys
but then,
who show
if
less
the dude act
interest
the opposite,
in them. I know.
Hey,
it's
that
totally
is
paradoxical. Why would a girl want to choose the guy who's the least interested in her? It makes no sense, right? The reason why girls want to test
Shorty
the guy
said I'm
who's
hard to
the least
understand. That's why she
interested
can't
in
get
them
over me.
is because
That's
that
tough.
is the guy who is most likely the best catch for her.
Tough.
Girls, just like guys, have and they always will want what they can't have.
Facts.
It all goes back to that fateful day in the garden. As humans, we only wanted the fruit
wanted that
because
apple.
we were told that we couldn't have
apple
it.
that they couldn't have.
If, on the flip side, the fruit was begging us to eat it, we probably wouldn't even want it. Something you have to understand is that girls are going to find various ways to test your interest level or how much you are into her, and it is always better to appear less interested than more interested, because the more interested you appear to be in her,
the more desperate
she will think you are. And there's one thing that you should always remember about girls, and it is that we live in a world where girls have something that we as guys want more than anything else. The reason we want this thing is most likely due to our evolutionary need to spread our DNA far and wide across the planet. And even if you can control your interest level and appear to be less interested in the planet, is most likely due to our evolutionary need to spread our DNA far and wide across the planet.
Evolutionary need to spread our DNA across the planet. Girls be like, guys are so horny. All they want is one thing. Bitch, yes. What? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And even if you can control your interest level and appear to be less interested in,
it's like, bro, like me controlling my like you know what I'm saying?
Most other men
is a lot harder. I feel like than a woman.
This puts us in a curious position, because even if we are not willing to give up everything for a girl that we find even moderately attractive,
it's instinct to reproduce. That's
thousands,
what it is.
if not millions, of other men who will. And what this does is put girls in a position of power when it comes to picking a mate. Imagine if you had hundreds of girls showing interest in you, willing to do or give almost anything for you. Most likely, you would basically default to picking the best option available to you. And this means that you would have to run tests on the girls to find the least desperate girl that you can find. And this is exactly what girls do when choosing a man. There will always be guys out there who are far more desperate than you. So when a girl tests your interest level, it is ideal to present yourself as the guy who only kind of likes her. I know it's another paradox, but appearing less interested actually makes the girl more interested in you.
I've done it by accident.
Next up is the fourth real reason why girls test guys, and it is easily the most important one of them all. Something that most of us don't realize.
I'm not gonna lie,
I
genuinely don't care.
Is
but
actually
it's like
filled to
me
the
not
brim with
caring
deception. Every
makes them
commercial
care.
on
It's
TV
weird.
is designed to seem
As
like
soon
it
as you
has your
care,
best
that
interest
you're
in
done.
mind, yet there is always an ulterior motive, usually to sell you a product that you probably don't need. In the animal kingdom, birds use bright feathers in a way that makes them seem bigger and better than their male competitors. Some male animals act like the females of their species to trick the females into lowering their guard, at which point the male sneaks closer and ends up doing what it is that he came there to do. The point I'm trying to make here is that many things in life can be very deceptive, and humans are no different. Many of the evilest men in history were able to do what they set out to do through the use of deceptive charm, or simply by deceiving people in some other way.
Hitler.
As guys, we are capable of doing all sorts of weird things in an attempt to get girls to find us attractive, or in an attempt to get what we set out to get. And then later, the girls find out that they didn't actually get what they signed up for. The most common example of this is guys who act like they are rich, popping bottles and renting expensive sports cars, when due to enormous amounts of debt, they are actually poorer than the guy who makes very little income but doesn't act wealthy.
This
is just one example
I be
of
acting
some
like
of the
I'm rich.
many
I ain't
different
cap,
things
bro. I
that
go to the
us
store, you know what I'm
guys do
saying?
to try to deceive
Throw the money,
or
throw the
trick
money.
women into thinking that we are more important or more valuable or a better catch than we actually
Just because
are.
I dress nice don't mean I'm rich.
Guys will do all sorts of weird things if they think
say
that
I
it will
dress
get them
nice,
closer
damn.
to achieving their evolutionary goals, so to speak. And one of the main reasons why girls test us men is simply because they want to see if we are real or if we are fake. Imagine if you met up with what you thought was a really pretty girl, and although she is pretty on the outside, you ended up finding out later that she was actually a fembot. Kind of a weird example, I know. But the point here is that you would probably be mad if this happened because what you thought you were getting and then what you actually got were two completely different things. So the fourth reason why girls really test guys is not to see if they are mentally strong, not to see if they are actually confident, and not even to check their interest level. So the fourth main reason why girls test guys is really just to see if, on the whole, you really are who you say you are.
Facts.
And the more that we understand the real reasons behind why girls test us, life as men tends to get just a little bit easier. And with that said, until next time, thanks.
So look, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all a little analogy. So a girl, you know what I'm saying, she go out, well, I'm going to say, she see a nice fishing net, you know what I'm saying? She in Jellyfish Fields with it. That's tough. You know what I'm saying? So she go out get a nice fishing net, you know what I'm saying? She try to go, you know what I'm saying? She was window shopping first. She like, ooh, I like this fishing net. She go inside, buy it, you know what I'm saying? And then she go jellyfishing with it. She don't like it cause it was not what it appeared to be. So she gonna return it, you know what I'm saying? And if a girl see you, you know what I'm saying, she think you some type of way, she gonna try to test you out, you know what I'm saying? If she like you, she'll keep you. If she don't, she'll return you. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? But plenty of times, like I'm just like a naturally like nonchalant when it comes to like females and stuff. I'm not super you know what I'm saying, like when I first meet her and stuff. It's like when I get more comfortable, then you know what I'm saying, I start showing more emotion. But it's like I really don't care, like to start off with, and that be working, bro. That's what you gotta do, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe on, man. Should I do more videos like these? You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments, man. Adriannthakidd, and I'll let them out this bit, man. Peace.